Hey YouTube, this is dakota. This is my 1992 Dodge Dakota. It's pretty clean, rust-free. Did have a dent on this side, and this side's pretty clean as paint goes, but the rest of the truck is peeling. I seen an elderly person pushing this vehicle into a parking lot, and I stopped to give them a hand, and they told me they were going to sell the vehicle. It needed a battery. I went home and got a battery, and I ended up buying the vehicle a couple days later. But like I said, it is pretty rust-free. It has good tires on it, and it needs a paint job. It's extended cab, V6, 3.9 liter, the 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. The truck starts right up. It runs and drives really nice. The only problem I have right now is when you start it up and you put it in gear, she shuts off, she stalls. I tried unplugging the transmission lockout solenoid, and she's still doing the same thing. I changed out the idle air control valve, and I did a fluid change in the transmission with the filter. The truck is on the road. I did register it, transferred my plate from my Thunderbird onto it, and I drive it. It doesn't slip. The transmission doesn't slip or anything. I drive the vehicle, but like I said, when I come to a stop at a light or a stop sign, I have to throw it in neutral or else she'll stall out. And I start it up. It's a cold start. She has 147,000 on it. Right now I don't have any gas in it. The gas is really low. Missing a knob on the radio. The radio doesn't work. It's got this cool cup holder right here. Goes in the dash. Got another cup holder in the glove box too. Well, not really cup holders, but these little things right here. The AC works in here. AC works, nice and cold, you can't feel it though. This toggle switch, this is why the battery was dying. They had it in the on position. That's in the off position. What they did was they ran wires through the dash, red wire, up to the AC compressor. That red wire goes to the toggle switch. Another red wire coming up to the battery. But that's for the AC. That's the only Mickey thing that I found in it. You see the wires right here come up to the toggle switch. But that's the only Mickey Mouse thing that I found in the vehicle. Now I'll show you when I put it in gear what it's doing. My linkage is messed up too. But this is reverse. See, she died right out. This is my neutral. Now if I put it in drive, she died before that because of the gas. Neutral. Drive. My foot's on the brake. She jumped. But she used to kind of do it more violently, stall out, so I don't know. Like I said, she got some good sneakers on it. Tire tread is good. But doing the more or less neutral drops, when I go from neutral and have to rev it up and then put it in gear, kind of eating up the back tires pretty quick. my plans are I'm probably going to buy that lockout piece, even though I unplugged it and it didn't do anything. I was probably still going to end up buying it for $65, putting it in, and hopefully that'll stop it from doing it. Before I got the vehicle, they said they put $1,500 into it. They rebuilt the first distributor back here. They rebuilt it, and after they rebuilt it, for some reason they decided to put a whole brand new one in there, so I got all the rebuilt parts from the old distributor, and they put a new distributor in there. They put a new computer in it. They told me they paid $800 for that computer when my local store sells it for $155 brand new. But some other people told me they might have paid that much because they had it flashed. And they put a new water pump in it. That was the $1,500 they put in the vehicle before I bought it, the month I bought it. This radiator, I was told, is not the correct radiator for the truck. It is out of a salvage yard. I went to go replace the lower radiator hose because it was leaking. And if you see here, it's an 1 3/4 hose on the top and bottom from the factory. But there's a 1.5 inch hose inside of it coming to the radiator on the upper and lower. So it's leaking because it has a hose inside of a hose. I went and bought a hose. The store sold me a 1 3/4 inch hose. I came home, I put it on, and it was just floating. And I tried changing out a couple of different clamps before a friend of mine that works at a salvage yard came over and said, hey, that's the wrong radiator. Your radiator should be like a single core radiator, aluminum with 2 plastic sides on the tanks, reservoirs on the side. This came out of a van. So I might have to change that out. My local salvage yard selling for $50. I don't know, how good my buddy can get that. And I'm contemplating about putting an electric fan in there if I can score a radiator with electric fan pretty cheap. Everything else works. The heat works good. The AC works good. The interior's not bad. It's got that rip right here. I did clean out the interior. I took the floor mats out. I had a top on the back of this. I took the top off. It didn't fit. It came up short. It was about 6 inches too short. And so I took all that off. You see the bed. It's really clean inside. I'm going to see if I can get a bed liner off Craigslist or something like that. I did see them. I did see a bumper delete on Craigslist too, 5-glass one, for like $50. I seen new taillights. I needed another taillight. Someone has brand new taillights on Craigslist for $20 in my area. I'll probably grab those. And it's a nice little truck. Like I said, she drives really smooth. There's no slip in the transmission. And my plans are to paint it. I haven't picked the color yet. I'm going to remove these moldings off the doors when I paint it to give it a cleaner look, because I'm missing that rear molding, and this molding is sagging, and this door on this side has been replaced, so the moldings don't match. Doesn't say the word Dakota popping off of it, but this door has evidence of being replaced because there's some green right here in the door jamb, and that's probably why this side is shiny and the other side isn't. The tint is really bad in the back. You can't see out of it. It's all foggy and stuff. So I'm going to have to replace that. Being in Florida, tint is a must. I really don't like tint, but it does make the cab cooler and does take a lot of the glare out of the road. I don't like tint at night because it makes things look like they're further away. I'm from Massachusetts, so I guess I'm just used to driving with clear windows. I don't feel comfortable with sunglasses on either. I feel like I'm going to bump into things. I don't know. I don't want to go hog wild with it. I do want to kind of use it as a cheap little work truck to get stuff for my house and bring stuff back and forth, you know, building materials and stuff like that. Because my house is built in 1920, Craftsman bungalow. This is my truck. I picked it up for $500. Like I said, I put an idle air control valve in it. Cost me like $45, $50 for that. I did the transmission filter, was with gasket, was like $6 or something like that, and I bought some gasket maker stuff to, you know, help hold the gasket while I put the pan up, and a couple quarts of transmission fluid. Stick with it popped up. I has new exhaust, new headers with new exhaust going all the way back. There is no cat on it, but there's no rust underneath the truck. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see of the truck because I know the sun is going down. I might update the rims to newer style rims from a newer Dodge Dakota or Durango, because they have like 17-inch rims and stuff. And I found them on Craigslist for like $50, $100 with tires and stuff like that. So I think it would look a little cooler with some 17s on it. But I do like the fact that 15s are so cheap. But $100 for rims and tires is cheap too. I did bang this dent out a little more. I almost got it out, but like I said, I'm not going to go too crazy on it. I am probably going to just give it a Rust-Oleum paint job. Thanks for watching.